So guys, the last time we are talking about how to narrow down to that idea, and I was talking about the SWOT analysis. I just brushed on the SWOT analysis, and then I said use the opportunities and challenges. Just weigh it, and whichever one works best for you. If once the opportunities outweigh the challenges, then you should go for that idea. But because I mentioned the SWOT analysis, some guys were like, you know what? What's the SWOT analysis? We like the sound of the SWOT analysis. We want to know what the SWOT analysis is about. So please elaborate on the SWOT analysis and just don't stick to the challenges and the opportunities bit of it. So I'm like, okay, we're going to do a video and we're going to talk about that. So guys, get ready. Just get a paper and a pencil or something, and in a minute we'll discuss it. My name is Sandra Jai. If you find this video valuable, please subscribe and like the video. Thank you. So thanks for staying tuned. And now let's talk about the SWOT analysis. So what's the SWOT analysis? It's just let me just put it this way. It's just something that you can use to help yourself audit internally and externally as a business or a brand, where you are, what needs to be fixed, and how to move forward. Period. So let's go to the strengths. That's the S, because the SWOT analysis is SWOT. That's it. So strengths. Let's put me as the brand. I'll first of all think of my overall objective, because if I had to use a SWOT analysis to know this business I'm venturing into, where am I at, where am I heading, how viable is it for me, and all of that, I'll think about what is first of all my overall objective, what's my vision, and what's the mission, what am I setting out to do with this project, this business, for instance. Let's take that as a case in point, and maybe it's to be YouTube's best blogger by 2025, for instance, So now I'm going to think about strengths. Remember, the strengths and the weaknesses are internal. So that's now how, me, what am I bringing to the table, or what am I not bringing to the table? What is where the advantage is for me and the disadvantage. So this is internal. This is the internal bit of the audit. So let's say the SWOT analysis is an auditing tool, so that you can understand, right? What are my strengths? Say, for instance, I say I want to be the next big YouTuber out of Africa, that sort of thing, what's my popularity rating, for instance, in my country or in my locality, in the neighborhood where I live, in the states, within the country or the continent or whatever. Do I have social media presence? If I do have that, that's a strength, Have I built a personal brand that people can identify with? So if they just say Sandra Jai, people are like, oh yeah, we know her for this and this and this and that. Have I won some kind of awards, for being outstanding at different kinds of things? Probably marketing guru of the year, innovator of the decade, that sort of thing. If I have that, that is a strength. If I am known to be very innovative, that's a strength. If I have skills, like I'm a marketing expert, or I'm a tech expert, or whatever, that's a strength. Now, weaknesses. Let's say I've had some really bad PR because of some bad decisions I've made, and that seems to taint the brand some way. That's a weakness. Let's say for this thing I'm trying to do, I don't have editing skills. That's a weakness. Now you get where we're going with this. So I'd audit myself to see where it's going to be tilting this way for me. So like I've said, my PR is bad, I have bad auditing skills, or I don't have an editing team at all, that sort of thing. That's a weakness. Then opportunities. Social media is here to stay. That's an opportunity, that I can grow this brand out of this neighborhood where I live, out of the state where I live, out of the country where I live, out of the continent where I'm in, and I can go global. That's an opportunity. That I can increase my net worth. That's an opportunity, and get to meet so much more people and become someone that can get a bigger platform. That's an opportunity, because this business I've chosen to venture into is something that I've seen that has a future, and there are opportunities to be tapped. There are people that I'm creating value for. There's opportunity to create value. So you see opportunity, there are people on the other end waiting for me. That's opportunity. Now, what are the threats? What can threaten this business of mine? Fancy hearing that the government just put in this policy to monitor what's going on social media and shut down certain things. That's going to threaten my business. You get sometimes even PR that someone pulled out from someplace, what is wrong with my neighbors? That's a threat as well, you know. So that's basically what the SWOT analysis is about. It's like an auditing tool that you use to check yourself, to know, okay, if as a business or as a personal brand, so that you know where you are and what are the challenges for moving forward, or if you're already in a good place to move forward, and what the forward should look like and what you should put in place to mitigate against disasters that can come and knock you off your track to become the most influential YouTuber by 2025 or whatever it is you're trying to do. Next time I'm going to share with you when I embarked on a journey, my first journey as an entrepreneur, and how I got my war scars, because I really got my fingers burnt, because there's so many things I didn't do, there's so many things I didn't know, there's so many things I thought I knew, but I didn't really look into my weaknesses, and then I just embarked on the journey. I didn't also think about the threats that I got, really scarred. So, guys, thank you for watching till the end of the video. And if you have more comments, please put it in the comment section. Don't email me, because other people need to learn from this. We are learning together, And if I give you some kind of value, please subscribe so that we can keep growing as a channel. Thank you so much. I still remain Sandra Jai.